Welcome to Frisian marshes, and today spawning in the east corner of the map in orange we've got 3DB playing as the French, and his opponent today in the north corner of the map in yellow playing as the French, well, it's Kiljardi. Welcome everyone to Frisian marshes and egctv's call to arms tournament. $15,000 on the line, and well, it's going to be a French mirror match in what is a fascinating map. Now, let's take a look at what's happening, because in mirror matches, it comes down to fine details. Kiljardi's gone to the shorefish, and that's incredibly important, because what that does is it allows his scout to go onto the map. Doesn't have to go back to the town center to drop off food, because obviously he's getting food from the fish. 3DB, on the other hand, is relying on the food at the town center and the sheep. So he will have to bring that scout back home to try and capture as much of the sheep as possible, but you know, he'll need to bring the scout back home as he has to right now. And in the meantime, well, Kiljardi has his scout out and about already and doesn't have to go back home. He's got already 14 versus 9, so definitely a lead in terms of sheep being collected here by Kiljardi. Nicely done. And that, you know, these small differences actually make a big difference in the grand scheme of things in mirror matches. So I'd say Kiljardi certainly has the advantage early on already at this point, as we now reveal the whole map. As you can see, B having to go back home. Now, the good thing for B is that he's probably going to be able to get all the sheep that's in the south corner of the map, because it's unlikely that Kiljardi will go there. Kiljardi is probably going to go back home with his scout back to the town center. Now, let's talk about the matchup. Well, it's a mirror match, isn't it? So it's going to come down to fine details. But I think already Kiljardi has an advantage. Going on shorefish has, you know, its benefits, its faster rate of gathering. It does mean that he's a little bit more exposed with the economy. And it does mean that he's had to spend a little bit of wood. And he did have some idle time to actually get over to the shorefish. But the tech up is going to be very similar times. But having said that, it does seem like B will get to the next stage just that little bit quicker, because he's got 6 village. I say quick, just that little bit. It's actually a lot quicker. 6 villagers on that school of cavalry. The question is, will he be able to afford a knight as soon as it's built? That's the acid test. That's the main question to ask yourselves. And if he does, it'll be a bit cautious. He's got to be cautious, Kiljardi, because he's got eco that's exposed. No wood for an outpost. Either at the shorefish or at the gold. So the gold's very exposed as well. And this could be causing problems for Kiljardi if he's not careful. 3DB doesn't need to be too worried about his gold. He's got a back gold. That's actually really fortunate for B. Holy moly. It's not often the case that you get that. Often you actually have like a mirroring of the map, but 3DB's gold is very fortunate for him. I mean, it's still exposed, but it's at the back, right? So he's got that little ability to kind of cut off reinforcements that might be coming in from Kiljardi. But we'll see if that plays a significant role in this match or not. As 3DB gets to that feudalage now, and let's just see, has he got a knight queued up? He does, so great timing. He's going to have a knight nice and early, and well, Kiljardi might just get a knight out to defend. Like by the time the knight comes out for B and across the map, it might be the case that Kiljardi has a knight to defend his villagers. He will need to be careful though, so Kiljardi will need to keep an eye on the knights coming out of the school of cavalry. You'll need to keep an eye with that scout, of course. So let's just take a look where that scout, in fact, is. Well, he's not going to be keeping an eye out because he's completely mispositioning it. I guess he's expecting it, so he's going to know. So he's probably going to pull the villagers away from the shorefish. And that's exactly what he's doing. Like, this is certainly the thing to do, right? If you don't have your scout to actually find out if a knight's coming or when it's coming, then you've got to be safe. It's better to be safe than sorry. You do not want to deal with knights there. And he does get an outpost on the front gold. It's exactly the right play. Nothing to waste here. It should be cautious. Gets the good charge attack. The first engagement there, B wasn't paying attention. Going to try and dive in on the villagers building the outpost. Will he get the kill? Does get the first kill. So nice snipe there, but he will lose the knight. Most likely. Oh, just about, actually. I don't know. I mean, I guess in the long term it's worth it, but I mean, losing a knight is pretty expensive, right? And the good thing is that B is 2 villagers ahead, apparently. I think there might have been a bit of idle time there for Kiljardi. Maybe just to afford the French Royal Knight. Obviously, he had a bit of idle time actually venturing out to the shorefish and heading back. But the good thing for him is that it's not just the fact that he had to get the shorefish in terms of the gather speed that's beneficial for him, but also he had more sheep, right? Got 12 sheep underneath the town center, whereas B has 7 remaining, right? So a good extra 5 sheep will mean that he needs to venture out a little bit slower on the map there. Kiljardi doesn't need to rush it at all. The knight does back away for B, so he keeps this one alive with 32 HP, which is very nice. We're expecting to see Chivalry coming in for 3DB at some point just to heal that nice knight up. And does get the first hit again. So Kiljardi's micro is on point. He's getting the first charge attacks very nicely. And so, well, Kiljardi won't want to really engage on that. Villagers need to be careful on gold, though. Might be sniped. Oh, there is a weak villager there. B might snipe out the weak villager. No, the villagers. Oh, yeah, he does. Tries to body block. Nice work there by Kiljardi. I thought B would take that villager out, but nope. Kiljardi comes out with the body block and the knight coming out. 36 HP on that guy, but B charging in again. Charge attack comes out for Kiljardi. Villagers garrison inside the outpost. Might lose one. Yeah, quite possibly. B is going to dive in and lose a knight. But the thing is, I mean, okay, this is interesting to think about. So B's killed 2 villagers. Kiljardi's behind on 3 villagers. But B has lost a lot of knights, right? Oh, this could be a good pickings here for Kiljardi. He's denied the outpost for now at least. And body block, look at that, coming in from B. Might lose 1 villager though if he's... he does lose a villager and a second potentially. I think Kiljardi just dives that actually. Body blocking wasn't enough and he gets 2 villagers in revenge. And the thing is, the big difference is Kiljardi didn't lose any knights, right? But similar set of knights on the field. 5 for B, 4 for Kiljardi. He's turning around and fighting. I'm not sure about that. Oh, he picks off a weak knight. Nice sniping there for sure. He noticed the weak knight and he took it out. Great play there by Kiljardi. And a lot of this matchup is going to come down to fine micro. So strap yourselves in, ladies and gentlemen. French mirror matches, I love them. You know, the French Royal Knights, they're kind of crazy to watch. Lots of mobility. You need to keep the weak ones back at home, B, though. Does have a few weak ones. Charge attack coming out for Kiljardi. Will he get triple charge attack on that guy? No, just only just to get 1. There is 1 weak knight there for Kiljardi. Now, Wheelbarrow coming in for B. He's going for the eco approach, which is certainly one option. Looks like Kiljardi going straight for military and just not looking back. He's going to get horticulture and pickaxe now, though. Or specialized pick, rather. Trying to snipe that knight. Oh, the pathing. He's kind of body blocking himself there a little bit. He backs away. 15 HP on that. Oh, he's going to lose it, B. Oh, no, maybe not. Great micro. Holy moly. Got out there just at the right time. Whew. Well, things are spicing up. Very spicy on Frisian marshes at the moment. Does lose another villager, though. Kiljardi should back away, B. Oh, we nearly got another, but didn't. Well, we'll take this opportunity to say I won't get it later. I suspect everything's going to go really super fast. Well, if you enjoy the content, do give the video a thumbs up. It really helps the channel. And by the way, this is game number 4. So if you have missed the other 3 games and you'd like to check them out, I'll leave a link in the comment section below, pinned comment, with all the links to the other 3 games before this if you want to keep up to date with this series. And if there is another game, I don't know, after this, who knows if there will be. I'll obviously post that link as well. So pick out the whole series. There've been some bangers. 3DB versus Kiljardi, a fantastic matchup. Although he might lose another knight here. Oh, great body block there by Kiljardi. Doesn't quite manage to save the knight though. And he has to back away. So yeah, you might be wondering why am I separating the videos. It's mostly because I don't have enough hard disk space on my laptop. Kind of a sad situation at the moment with my laptop. But I will be getting a new PC at the latest within a month, I think. And it's going to be a fantastic one. It's going to be 4K stuff happening on the channel. Maximum graphics without a problem. It's going to be that good. I'm investing quite a lot of money into it. Because hopefully I'll be becoming a full-time content creator. So I certainly appreciate all the support that you guys give. It's absolutely fantastic. The channel's been taking off quite well recently. And I've got other channels on other games as well, like Stormgate and Zero Space, which you're more than welcome to check out as well. But if Age of Empires 4 is your jam, this is the channel to be at. I'm never really going to post any other games on this channel, so you'll only ever expect Age of Empires 4 content on this one. Now, there are 5 villagers garrisoned inside this outpost. Kind of a problem situation for 3DB. He needs to get out of there somehow. B is attacking himself, and, well, it has got 3 villagers killed. B versus losing 2, but he's diving in quite heavily. Lots of HP being taken off. Does lose a knight on the retreat. Kiljardi, he's sniping villagers. This is a problem situation. Villagers coming out to repair. Oh, he's body blocking with villagers. I don't know about that. B, you're wasting units. I think he's just trying to keep as many of the knights available alive, but he's going to have to run back with the villagers now. And he's kept a lot of them alive though, to be fair. Holy moly, he must have textiles. Yeah, he does. Yeah. So we'll lose another one. Lost 5 villagers so far, killed 3. The trouble for B, he's struggling on numbers, right? He dived really quite far at this stage and didn't necessarily get as much value as he would have wanted. And now he's lagging back on knight numbers. And that's kind of a problem situation because once that happens, things can really steamroll. 3DB does have chivalry though. Can't say the same for Kiljardi. But it doesn't really matter because B doesn't have the knight numbers, right? He's just lost so many and now it's 9 knights to 3 and Kiljardi definitely with the advantage. These villagers have to back off. And the problem for B now is that he will not have access to these shorefish, right? He doesn't have the ability to venture out on the map just purely because of the weak number of knights that he has. And he's going to try and keep this knight alive if he can. 24 HP. Kiljardi doesn't really mind. Oh, he loses one there. Kind of unfortunate. B got the snipe in the end. And there's a third stable and it's got the school cavalry already as well, B, so going pretty ham on the knights expected. Now sometimes you can get spears coming out for the French or garrisons inside with those knights to let them heal up. We'll lose another knight there, Kiljardi. Garrisons inside nicely, although backs away now. Not enough HP on these guys to fight really. Trouble for 3DB, whilst he has a decent number of 5 knights, a lot of them are very weak. He needs time to let these guys heal up and Kiljardi's not giving him any breathing space. And a couple of knights would be trying to go aggressive on the gold maybe, but I don't know, it doesn't have the numbers they need, right? I think reinforcements just get picked off. He's diving in pretty heavily there, trying to get a snipe on the knights that are weak. Kiljardi doesn't quite manage it. And interestingly enough, Kiljardi's on stone. How many villages does he have? He's got 3 villages, maybe slowly itching towards a second town centre to increase the number of villager production. That could be a good way to get the economy rolling, and obviously he doesn't want to get that too quickly. And he's just getting the stone gradually as time goes on. Could be even thinking about saving up for a keep in the castle age. We'll have to see how he reacts and what he decides to do, but it's going to be an extended feudal age most likely, so I would expect probably that second town centre. And if you can get a second town centre on the shorefish and the woodline, that'd be very strong. So backing away now for 3DB. Needs to. Can't really take a fight effectively. He's been behind on military for a while now. Oh, loses a couple more villagers. 7 go down now in total. And now with a better economy, Kiljardi, better military number. He is actually in the driver's seat in this game, number 4. Where does B go from here? Like, he could potentially add a second town centre. It's a bit risky. Could think about going to the castle age, but we'll see because, I mean, if B goes second town centre, it's a bit tricky because Kiljardi does have the military lead and he could punish that, but Kiljardi is thinking about getting second town centre himself. B needs to do something, is what I'm at. He needs to try something crazy because he is behind. There's no doubt about that. The knights peeling off. Well, they were about to anyway. And he groups up again. Heading out to the deer and does have an outpost though, Kiljardi, so should be able to defend this position. Now the bad thing for B is that not only is he not able to venture out to the pocket economies, the shorefish, the deer on the map, he's having to stay at home. He might have to go for a farming transition, which is really bad actually if that ends up happening. But Kiljardi's got full map control. He can take this shorefish as much as he wants. He's got the new unit numbers, so B can't really punish. The trouble is B is trying to attack multiple locations, right? But he can't really afford to do that with the numbers that he has. Because if Kiljardi just matches that, he will win. Just by virtue of the fact that each splitting up of armies, he's just going to have more. Going to back away though with 14 HP on that knight, keeping it alive. As we see here, this is going to be a good fight for Kiljardi if it engages. Now, interestingly enough, Kiljardi doesn't actually have chivalry, I don't think. Let's see, actually. Does he have it? Yeah, he's getting it now. So clearly just prioritizing unit numbers. And I think that makes sense, right? Because, I mean, the fights are going to be aggressive in the feudal age, and you tend not to get that much time for healing knights in this sort of situation. As you can see, like, a lot of these knights are healing, but a lot of them are just getting taken out by the charge attacks. This could be a big engagement. Knights on knights. Kiljardi pushing that away. B's not taking the bait. He can't really afford to fight that. That's the thing. If he fights, he dies. He doesn't have enough numbers. But constantly trying to raid. Does lose another knight though, B. 14 knights to 20. The raiding for B just hasn't worked out for him in his favour at this point. Takes the engagement. Villagers have to back off the berries. Villagers are trapped inside the outpost. Takes the fight on the berries, but every fight like this is kind of hurting B. Trying to get the micro, trying to get a charge attack in. It's not happening. Kiljardi pushing this back. B needs to retreat. Now there is town center fire coming out of this. Villagers garrison inside the outpost. He's trying to save them, B, I think. He's trying his best. Look at this. Kiljardi staying in the way of the town. Oh, well, the villagers do get out in the end. But he's taking the fight. B might lose knights on the retreat. If he does, that would be painful. We can't afford to lose too many more numbers. Back and forth at this stage on Frisian marshes. And now Kiljardi backs off for now. Quite happy with his situation. He engages with the charge. And he gets a good surround on a couple of those units. B loses 2 of them. And that's not... I mean, B just can't do this, right? He can't afford to lose units like this. If he does, he's just going to lose the match. And again, B does have a couple of units here on the west side, but they're being pushed away by adequate numbers from Kiljardi. 7 knights versus 6. And a lot of these knights are just so weak. They are healing on the retreat, but again, the damage that B is trying to do is just not managing to at this point. Kiljardi fighting on the front lines. He's got 54 villagers versus 49. That's got to be a second town center. It is indeed on that secondary gold. And this is going from bad to worse. Like, Kiljardi has more villagers. He has more military. B is losing on this French mirror, which is not often something you can say. He's very good with his micro usually. And, well, we're seeing B in a mirror match being shown a trick or two, shown a lesson or two by Kiljardi. Now, I've got to say as well, the first match between these two players was a Holy Roman Empire mirror match on, well, Holy Island. Definitely recommend it. It's going to be in the comment section below, of course, as a pinned message. But the farming transition coming out for Kiljardi. Now, I don't hate this. It's not ideal. Like, he's got plenty of shorefish he could gather, especially because he's got a lot of military in the field. But this could happen, right? He's lost villagers. Now, that is something that he obviously would not have wanted. The knights are going to push forward again for B. But he gets a charge attack against him. And only 2 knights there for Kiljardi, so he does have to back off. But as time goes on, Kiljardi is doing a decent job of keeping the second town center running. And the village elite going to start to climb up. Now, B does have a good number of knights here on the back of the base. And Kiljardi needs to be careful. He's going to lose villagers here. A nice hit there by B. Now, the good thing for B is that, well, things can change in the blink of an eye. We just saw it then. Whilst B is behind, well, he just did a bit of critical damage. He just lost the villagers himself, though, on the wood line to Kiljardi's knights. And villagers going to be garrisoning, or trying to hide behind these walls. But, oh, that's bad. It's a lot of villagers going to try and escape on the east side wall, but look at that. Kiljardi going to get surrounded. This could be the game, actually, because B's going to lose so many villagers. There's no way out, and B doesn't have the unit numbers. He's going to try and make a mad dash for it. So many villagers will be taken apart, and that's not what B would have wanted. That's for sure. And, well, Kiljardi might do well just to back off from here. He doesn't really want to fight on the town centre unless it's absolutely necessary. But we'll be looking to take off a couple of numbers of knights. Oh, that's not a good fight for Kiljardi. He has to back off. He pulled half of his army away at the wrong time, maybe, to take that fight. If he took the fight as a whole, like he might just now, he could win it. He needs to back off now, though. He doesn't have to do anything too drastically. Kiljardi knows that he's on 2 town centres versus just the 1. And so, as long as this continues, then he'll be fine. A lot of villagers get a garrison inside the outpost. A lot of idle time. Oh, this could be a bad situation for B, because Kiljardi spotted it. And he might just send the army there now. Although, a couple of knights there for B, looking very ominous. Looks like Kiljardi heading back home with his knights. B splitting off just to take out the pocket economies. I think Kiljardi's played this very smart. He knows he's ahead in terms of villager count. Farming transition is not ideal, but he knows he's ahead, right? So he can get away with this. Like, if he felt like he was neck and neck, it would be a totally different story. He's going to take an engagement there. Oh, get good engagement if he takes it fully. B trying to sacrifice 1 knight to save the others, and he does just that. But could be surrounded again. No, maybe not. Here come the reinforcements. 2 knights need to be careful. Kiljardi gets a charge attack and then backs off maybe. Taking the fight for now. Needs to peel away the weak knights. I think this is the fight that Kiljardi wins. B knows it. He's going to back off now. Now 27 military to 14. Kiljardi causing all sorts of problems. He's heading south. Holy smokes. With 14 knights. Going to attack this area here. We talked about it earlier. I was going to lose 2 knights here for free B pretty much. And in both armies, both locations of fighting, well, Kiljardi is looking incredibly strong. Here in the north, here in the south. He split up those 29 knights very nicely. A couple of knights for B going to be harassing those 3 villages inside the outpost. But again, I'm not sure it's enough. And well, Kiljardi going to be looking to seal the deal in game number 4 in this best of 5 series. We'll have to see what the consequences of that will be. I'm trying not to spoil it in case you haven't seen the other matches. I mean, I would recommend watching those matches first, but it is what it is. Nice. Backing away for Kiljardi. B pushing it back a little bit, but I think if Kiljardi fought that, it possibly could have won it. In terms of blacksmith upgrades, melee armor, and melee attack, of course, is in for Kiljardi. Just by virtue of having a blacksmith, they get the melee attack upgrade. Going to lose a knight there, Kiljardi, but does take one out because of the outpost. And overall not too bad. Gets a good charge attack there, Kiljardi. In the south there, this is where things are hurting. Like, villagers have been idle for quite some time. He's killed 24 villagers. That tells you a picture already. Knight's about to charge in. B does have the good numbers there. Kiljardi has to back off. Does lose one knight on the retreat. Might lose a second. Very weak numbers of HP on those knights. It will finally deal with that little raid that B has had. But quite a good value from that. Farming transition. Trying to keep it hidden with palisade walls. Could wall up to the town centre. It would be nice to try and protect that economy. The pocket farms there. At the back line of the map. But it just feels like Kiljardi's not letting up, right? He's going to dive in once more and look to defend this. Oh, he's going to defend this quite nicely with the numbers he's got. Charge that comes. He's going to try and get surround. B taking the fight. I'm not so sure about this. Now, in the meantime, Kiljardi diving in on the wood line. Villagers scampering for their lives. And, well, this is going from bad to worse for B. He's taking the engagement. I'm not sure this is a good idea. Kiljardi dives in and he takes out a lot of knights on the retreat. Again, knights heading to the farming economy. Oh, this is looking bad for B, rather. Builds the gate, goes on the other side of the gate, but look at that. Knights go all the way around, and this is not looking nice for him. I think with the slaughter of villagers here, it could be the end. Yeah, they're going to dance between this. They're completely trapped. Oh, no, the two knights not gathering those villagers. Oh my god, it's just like running around the gates now. Kiljardi backing off there. I'm not sure why. B is down to 5 military, 5 knights, 51 villagers, and he's hurting right now. Looks like Kiljardi maybe grouping together, going south now. Look at this number of knights. Looking good. Yeah, he wants to take out the economy there. Whatever's left. And there are quite a few villagers, actually. I don't think these outposts are going to be enough. Not against this number of knights. Villagers garrison inside, but... Oh, guys, this is not looking good. There's 12 villagers here for B. If these go down, such a big hit to the economy. He's already lost 26 villagers. Don't forget Kiljardi's on 2 town centres. The first outpost does go down. Now looking to get the second. And then potentially the third. And there's no escape for these units. B doesn't have any reinforcements coming in to defend these guys. He's got no military. And I wonder whether B, just seeing these villagers go down, and how many knights he's going to have to fight up against. I just wonder whether B just taps out. Because, I mean, he's just lost at this point, I think. To see he's holding on for now. Does have the farming transition, walls up. But he needs to find a way to defend, and massively. Kiljardi on the other hand, probably feeling confident in things. He's taken a good fight for most fights recently. Yeah, he's going to go for that farming economy. He spotted it earlier. He's going to dive in with knights. Probably just break the gate, right? Just burn it at this point. Exactly what he's going to do. Well, he's going to try and get another palisade wall, but he cancelled it. Going to go for it again now. B trying to get some value. But the trouble is, Kiljardi's got sort of defender's advantage. He's getting wheelbarrow now, but defender's advantage, he should be able to sweep that up. And, well, there's only so many palisade walls you can build, and he's going to have to back away from that. And the knights for B diving underneath the town centre. It's caused a bit of idle time, but, I mean, those knights aren't going to live for much longer. And there it is, ladies and gentlemen. B taps out. And, well, Kiljardi's pushed it to a game number 5. I'll leave a link to that game number 5 in the video description and the comment section below. See you guys on the next one.